Okay. How about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes? Can you hear me? Gone. Okay, so let's just hope you can hear me. So, as I was saying, wheat has three parts. You can hear me now. Perfect. Wheat has three parts. When the part of the wheat is the wheat germ, right? And then there's the gluten, which is the protein part, which is what we're doing right now, vital wheat gluten. And then there is also the starchy part. So there's three parts of wheat, and we're using the protein part of wheat to make meat today. Thank you, Boop Girl, for letting me know that you couldn't hear me, because that is important. So I put how much is this? 1.5 cups of vital wheat gluten, about a tablespoon of garlic powder. If I had some onion powder, I would use that, but I do not. I'm out of it. I'm also going to use some mushroom powder. So we're basically putting dry things. Okay. Now, we're also, this you need some gloves for. Now, where is my, I thought I had some better than bouillon around here, but me don't know where it is. All right, so I'm gonna use this. This is a different kind of ooh, why is that greasy? Hold on. It's a different kind of bouillon, so I'm going to use two different kinds of bouillon. I thought I had better than bouillon around, but I don't see it. So we're going to mix the dry together. Okay. Mix that around thoroughly, and then I'm going to take some of this bouillon I'm going to put it in here, and I'm really making this the old school way. I haven't made it like this in years, but it's still good, and my girls used to love it. So 1.5 cups of bouilloned water and 1.5 cups of the dry powder, right? So we're going to mix it around. And we're going to make a dough out of it. And it's good to like use this as like a cleaner upper around the whole pan, because this is not like regular flour. Although it may look like flour, it's not, and it gets pretty sticky. So use your sticky dough to clean up your pan, or else you're going to have little issues, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and knead this. If you want this to be really dense, like say you want it dense pieces, like sometimes for ham or something, you might want it dense. You knead this for a while. But I'm making vegan fried chicken tonight, so I don't need to knead it that much. Okay? So we'll knead it. It's all well incorporated. And I'm going to let it sit there for a minute. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to start building a broth to boil that in, okay? So I have some onion. Sorry, I didn't chop these things ahead of time. I'm cutting some onion here. I'm gonna put the broth in. Yep, vegan fried chicken. And we're gonna use some garlic. Well, hello, Adrian, how are you? Good to see you. Okay. And truly, I don't need these gloves on anymore because I've already kneaded my gluten. So I'll take that off. Just gonna chop this up a bit. This is all gonna go inside of my broth. So I just turned that on. We're gonna put some water in it. We're going to start putting in our garlic. Right inside there. Our onion. I'm going to put some more bouillon in. And I'm also going to put some sweet agave in, okay? Now, I'm also going to put in a hot pepper in as well. Just going to poke it. I just poked it and put it in there. So it won't be super hot. So I'm just going to give us a little something. We'll let that go to a boil. And while it's boiling, I'm going to bring you back here so you can see. Sorry. We're going to start chopping up this. I'm going to use my shears. And start chopping pieces. Now, hi Jen, how are you? Now, remember, these will swell. This is not the size that they're going to be. They get about 3 times their size. And I'm going to have to do another live stream in about an hour that shows me making this into vegan fried chicken. But right now we're just doing the beginning step. I'm just cutting off pieces here. When that starts boiling, I'm going to pop them in the broth. I think I'm going to put a little poultry seasoning in my broth as well, because that'll give it more of a chicken flavor. Vital wheat gluten, yes. And I think I have the vital wheat gluten tagged in this video, so if you want to check it out, you can while you're waiting. The one that I used is tagged. I usually take it right out and put it in a canister when I get home, but I did tag the one that I used. Never tried it. It's an easy, there's two ways of making the protein version of flour. There's one called VWG, vital wheat gluten, or WTF, wash the flour. And when it's called WTF, baby, let me tell you, it is a WTF moment, because you can make it from regular flour, but you have to wash away all the starch until all you have is protein. And sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you just wash away everything after all the washing that you do. Sometimes it's okay, cool, vegan 12 years, wash the flour. So have you done wash the flour? Because you have a question mark. So you've not done wash the flour? You can do that with just like a regular bag of flour. And you just take it and you mix the flour with water, knead it in the same way that I did these, and then you just start washing it. You start moving it underwater until until you end up with just like this. You just end up with gluten. And it takes a process. It's not a fun process. My first time doing it in the 90s, I wasn't successful. Everything washed down the sink. So when my grandmother used to do wash the flour, because she was vegetarian for 50 years. And that's the only way that she made gluten, was wash the flour. And then I discovered vital wheat gluten, and I have never looked back. I don't think I've ever done wash the flour. I might have done it one other time, but it's quite a little process. And to me, it ain't worth your time. All right, I want to also do some string beans and potatoes for dinner tonight. I bought these reduced a while back, and I trimmed them and washed them and everything, so they're ready to wash. I'm going to do some potatoes. So basically, we're just going to wait for that water to come to a boil, and then I'll put the gluten in after that. Just over here getting my potatoes. Okay, so I have my potatoes. I'm gonna wash them all off, and when I start to see that water start to boil, I'll turn the camera around and we'll start putting the gluten in, okay? If you just got in, I made this gluten from Vital Wheat Gluten. I think I tagged the product in the video if you want to check out what that is if you don't know. But you really just add seasonings. I mean, I've made all kinds of different things with Vital Wheat Gluten. It's been a long time since I've made this recipe here, which is vegan fried chicken from Vital Wheat Gluten. I usually am a lot more fancy, but I'm like going all the way back to basics that I hadn't. I will buy Vital Wheat Gluten, use Bob's or Amazon. Yeah, I use the one, I use Bob's, I use Anthony's, and I use this white one that I tagged in the video there. Those are the ones that I use. And honestly, I don't notice that much of a difference in any of them. So I basically go for price. But I don't buy them in the store anymore because it's just too much of a crapshoot whether they're going to have them. So I always buy them online now because then I just, because I don't have time to be looking all around for Vital Wheat Gluten. Certain things I just don't bother with. I just don't bother with buying in stores anymore because it's just too much. Back in the day, we used to search for things, and now it's just too much, so I don't do it. I'm going to go ahead and start my green beans back there. I'm just going to put a little olive oil in the pan. That is not olive oil. That was the wrong one. This is olive oil. All right, well now I have neutral oil and olive oil together. Drink water. Oh, because of my throat? Yeah. I need to, yeah. Let me see. Something got caught in my throat and it just will not leave me alone. Okay, drinking a little water now. So I'm going to take a little onion and just slice it in. Ow. I don't usually do that, so I need to stick to not doing that. Chop on the board and throw it in. I have oil all over my shirt. Okay, throwing these in. And I'll show you the pan in a minute. I have a few fresh tomatoes I'm going to throw in as well. Let me get my tomato knife. Throw some tomatoes in. And then some garlic. So that's what's going on inside of there right now. And this, we're still waiting for it to find its boil. And I'm just peeling some garlic right now. Okay. Okay. Let me pull my garlic press out. Okay. So we're going to take some garlic, pop it in there. And we're going to move this around. I'm going to put some salt. And then I'm going to move you here. Actually, move you back here. Oh, okay, I did. Yeah. Sorry. Now, I haven't bought a new pepper mill yet. Mine broke the other day. So I'm still having to mill my own until I get to the store. So I'm milling my own black pepper. Yeah, the veggies look really pretty. I have to mill my own pepper. Because I don't have any black pepper shakers. I was like grinding it in a nice pepper mill that I had, and it broke the other day. So I threw it out. Now I'm having to do this. That's so annoying. Yeah, it is. It is annoying. It is annoying. It's like old school. Older than old school. There we go. So I think I got enough. Okay, I'm gonna put some pepper in there. Try to get the mostly ground part. Okay, let me show you what's going on in the pan. They've gotten a little more brown than I want it. This is trying, not really, it's trying to boil, not really. We're gonna go ahead, start putting the potatoes in. For the most part, I have little baby potatoes, so they don't have to be chopped up. But I have a few big ones. I'm gonna take a few minutes to put them in. All of these are little babies. Are you vegan, vegetarian, or are you vegan? I am vegan. Well, I eat vegan. Vegan is really a lifestyle, a political stance. So, and I don't take all that stance. I mostly eat vegan because of health. So I say that I eat vegan. I'm going to put the lid on. And actually, we probably need a little water in there. So let me put a little bit of water. See a bean I don't like. Okay. Put a little bit more water, I think. All right. Put that in there. And that should be going on its way. Ever since I saw how they did animals. Oh no, I went vegan ASAP. Okay, yeah, so so you're a real vegan. I have been plant dominant, 100% vegan, vegetarian. We used to call it strict vegetarian back then. Strict vegetarian or not strict vegetarian. If you weren't strict, that meant you were lacto-ovo. If you were strict, it meant you ate vegan. So I've been doing this before the term vegan was used widely. But sometimes I would be vegetarian, I would be pescatarian, I'd be raw, 100% plant-based, that kind of thing. But now I just call myself vegan, but sometimes I make the distinction, a lot of times I make the distinction for people who are vegan. People who are not, they don't know a difference. People who are actually vegan say that if you're not doing it for the animals, that you're not vegan. Although I'm probably doing way more for the vegan cause than most vegans. Just because I have a group of about 500,000 that promotes vegan cooking and eating. And because I show up showing people how to cook vegan. So somehow some of my gluten got stuck together. It's still not boiled, but I'm going to put it in and put the lid on it. And then we're going to come back in an hour and we're going to fry it. And no, it's not being air fried, it's being fried. So if you want to see it air fried, don't bother to come back because it's not being air fried. But if you want to see me fry it, then come back in an hour. I'll still do an announcement. I don't know if you saw this post on Facebook or Instagram, but I'll still do that. I'll do an announcement to let you know when I do phase 2 of this dinner. What time is it? 6:18. Oh, we're going to eat late tonight. Oh, well. I actually got the idea to do this at 3:30, but then I didn't take action for a long time. So, I'm going to go ahead and shut this one down, and I'll see you guys in an hour if you choose to come back. Okay, bye-bye.